Hey guys, my name's Alicia. I'm a business coach for massage therapists, and I'm really excited to be able to deliver this amazing case study with Marcus Janetsky. Marcus is a myotherapist from the Geelong region who's been running his business for a number of years. So he's been running it for about 6 or 7 years. He's also a fully qualified Bowen therapist. He's done lots of extra training and worked in lots of different environments. And I'm really excited because his amazing journey is how this dad, he's got 3 amazing boys, beautiful wife, and he also works in a couple of other businesses. So I'm really excited because his journey through the program, which you're going to hear, is how he actually increased the revenue in his business and increased the turnover while it didn't feel like he was actually any busier. So we're going to talk a bit about how he did that. We're going to talk about some of the parameters around why he does what he does and how it's helped him, and I'm really excited. I trust that this video is going to be really helpful for you if you're running a massage business and you want to know how to grow your bottom line, how to grow profit into the business, and how to know what to look at so that you're not just basing your massage business or your myotherapy business on how you feel. Take care, guys. I look forward to seeing you at the end of the video. Hey Marcus, how are you going?
I'm very well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat to us today. Super excited to talk about your journey. Before we get into it, do you want to maybe share a little bit about who you are, a bit about your business and what you're into myotherapy?
Yes, so I'm a myotherapist and remedial massage therapist. I've been practicing for a long time, 14, 15 years or something, I guess. I live in Geelong, Victoria. I run my business as a mobile myotherapy business, so I'm out and about treating my clients all over the place. I don't know where else to go. It's been a long journey for me. I've worked in clinics. I worked in Melbourne. I've worked in Geelong in clinics. And decided to go out on my own nearly 7 years ago now, running my business in mobile, and it's been a gradual growth over time, but we're getting there.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So maybe just, do you want to walk us through your experience through the program when you initially started? So I think you started with us back in October last year, in 2015. So maybe just share about your experience from there, like what you implemented and what started to happen for you.
Yeah, so I know the course was going to be a 6-week course, so I certainly took my time with it, just being busy and all of that kind of thing, and having a family and all that sort of stuff, so, which was really good actually, because I was able to take my time with the course and implement just little bits as I went. I really found things like how to build a website, which I didn't even have a website at the time. You know, I had a Facebook page, which was fairly mediocre, to be honest, at the time. But just how to get myself out there a little bit more, how to put a professional look on my business, was really just stuff that I had no idea about at all. So that was kind of the stuff that immediately jumped on board. There's a few things that I still go back over, you know, goals and the reason that I do what I do and things like that. So I've actually got that coming up again next week. So I
Good. Yeah, that's cool.
It's always good to go back and refresh, you know, why you do what you do. And,
yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing. I really appreciate that. So, it's really great to we talk about that, you know, why you do what you do and branding and marketing and stuff like that. And that's all awesome. But what are the tangible results that you've noticed in your business? Like going from where you were, you know, nearly 12 months ago to now, you've just come around to tax time, you're starting to look at the figures. What's the noticeable defining difference for you?
Yeah, well, it was interesting going through my tax because I only run my business a certain number of days a week just on how I actually run my business, and I've noticed myself that I've been busier, but I sort of, until I actually did my tax, didn't realise just how much, you know, that my business has actually grown by pretty much 65% over the previous financial year, which was quite astounding. I didn't actually think it had grown as much as it had. I didn't realise it had grown as much as it had until I did those numbers and just weighed it all up, and I was kind of looking at it just thinking, you know, that seems to be quite an increase over last year. Did the math and saw that number and saw that percentage and was quite surprised. Actually, at how little effort it took to get there as well, which was really, really interesting. So it's now, you know, sort of taking it to the next step. I'd like to get that 65% up to 100%, actually double the business from the year previous. So, so that was really shocking, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's really good. Because I think often as business owners, what we do is we base the business on how we feel. Oh, it feels busier, or it feels quieter. And if it's quiet, it's like, oh, there's no clients. And if it feels like, oh, you know, I'm busier, but I don't really know, whatever. Whereas when you've got, like, your numbers are like instruments on a dashboard. Like when you see the numbers and go, okay, cool, I'm not driven by them every day. Obviously, you're not there going, oh, my figures, my figures, my figures. But you just look at them and go, okay, well, I've got plenty of petrol in the tank. Awesome, there's room to grow, but it means I can go further. It's enabling me to do more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what your figures should be.
Yeah, and like, you know, July, it's really easy to look at your business in the month of July and go, oh, well, you know, everyone was spending up big in June because it was the end of tax time. In July, everyone's waiting on their tax return, so you're going to have that quiet month. And I think any business sort of goes through that, and I've kind of felt like I've had a quiet couple of weeks. I mean, it's the 15th or 16th of July today. I'm not sure what date it is anymore. But I've actually gone back over the numbers, doing my critical data and things like that. And I'm actually treating more clients than I think I'm treating. So even though it kind of feels a little bit quiet, it's actually not as quiet as it feels like it is. So it's a strange,
amazing.
situation to be in.
Absolutely. And I think that's a really great point that, you know, when you are looking at those numbers, to be able to go, okay, cool, this is what's happening, and take that proactive approach. You go, okay, cool, like, all right, well, if July is going to be a little bit quieter, what could I do to be able to, you know, boost numbers and kind of take that through? So that's fantastic. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, and sort of the one area that I still really haven't implemented from the course that I did was doing a lot of that Facebook advertising, which I'm starting to do a little bit now. I'm feeling like it's a little bit quieter, so I've got a little bit of time to do that. You've seen the ad floating around. But I still haven't really pushed myself that far in that area, so I've still got that area to grow in yet, which I kind of haven't done, and can grow that step further. So it's good to have that quiet time to actually sort of reassess that, because I didn't sort of feel like I had the time while I was doing that part of the course to kind of implement it as far as I wanted to. So
which is fantastic, because you continue to get access to the program after the 6 weeks. One, for people like yourself, that it's like, I know you're working another job, you're actually with 2 other jobs, you've got 3 young kids, you know, like your life is massively busy. People often say, oh, I'm not sure if I've got time to, it's like, no, this guy made it happen in your own time, which is fantastic. But you've also then got a resource to go back and go, how do I do that Facebook ad again? How do I link that to that? And how does this work? And oh yeah, that's right, I should be looking at whatever. So that's awesome.
And I keep going back over my notes and looking at things and just going, oh yeah, what was that bit about? Or, you know, how do I get that part of my website going back over James' stuff.
Cool.
It's a very, very handy resource.
Absolutely. And one of the things that you touched on before was critical data. So what that is, for those who are listening and going, what the heck does that mean? Is that it's like, what we're looking at, the critical data is looking at the critical elements of your business to know how many clients you're seeing a week, how many new clients you're seeing a week, what's your rebooking rate like, looking at, did you send an email newsletter, have you done some Facebook marketing, so that when you're feeling like things are bad and tight and scarce, instead of like, oh crap, this sucks, you can look at the data and go, like exactly what you said, oh, it feels like it's quieter in June or July, but actually compared to last year, when I look at the data, it's not that you're driven on it and focused on it every day. It's just the parameters. It's like your petrol gauge, because your petrol light comes on and you don't go, oh, I don't do petrol. That's not my thing. You know, like I'm just a driver. You just go, no, I've just got to pull over and get some fuel, and I can go further. You know, like that's all it is. And so that's what
Yeah, like I basically sit down every Sunday night and just sort of go over a few business things, get myself ready for the following week, sit down and do my critical data, look back over, you know, the week and the week prior, and it's really interesting to sort of see those numbers, to look at the whole year. Obviously, I've started a new year of that data now, so I've floated over into a new spreadsheet, but it's really interesting to see those rebooking rates. You don't quite realise how many clients you are rebooking, or, you know, if you haven't got that something there tangible to sort of look at, it can just really disappear into the background and not be something that you're even sort of focusing on.
Because if you're getting busier in your massage business and still working your 2 other jobs, I'm guessing your life doesn't feel like it's any less busy than what it was before.
No. It's it's a busy lifestyle, but it's good because I'm really coming to that realization now of like, okay, I'm actually at a financial point where I can start to peter off the job, focus on this job a little bit more. It's still a scary prospect
Of course.
because you rely on those other forms of income. But it's really a leap that's quite a tangible leap now. To sort of do. So,
Rather than staring at the Grand Canyon going, oh, holy crap. It's like, you know what? I've got a plan. There's a bridge. I've built one, and I'm just going to take a step, and that step's scary. But it's not like I'm jumping off a cliff going, okay, here we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. So, for someone like yourself, if somebody was listening to this and is kind of thinking about the program and is sort of like, oh, I'm just not sure if it's for me or if it's right, what would you say to someone who's in that situation?
Well, I probably went through the same thing myself. I was like, oh, I don't know if this, if that's what I need. I did. Well, to be honest, I wasn't sure what my business needed, and so it's good to sort of take a few avenues. That was a bit of a leap as well, but I really found some things within it that I just didn't know that I even needed. I mean, so I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that fantastic, have a website, know how to do their Facebook marketing, know how to do all that kind of stuff, but things like even just the littlest things like that critical data thing that I was able just to look over and just see those little bits of growth. And sure, there's many other elements of it as well, but it just gave me another element that I can look at my business in a bit of a different way that I didn't actually know I needed to look at my business that way. So, like, most of us are. So we've been doing it for a long time. We see do different courses all the time that show us how to do different techniques. We have other therapists that we can catch up with and stuff. Like the business side of things is where I think a lot of us probably don't know what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So, not all business entrepreneurs, so it's handy to sort of have that element of things to grow on. So,
Nice. That's awesome. Look, thank you so much for your time today. It's been amazing chatting to you. I really appreciate knowing that your time is very valuable and that you don't have a lot of it. I really appreciate you setting aside the time to have a chat. And,
not a problem.
Have an amazing day.
On my door.
Perfect timing. All right, have an amazing day. Take care. We'll speak soon.
Thanks, Alicia.
Wow, how is that? I just want to say thank you to Marcus for really being open and honest and sharing with us his journey of how he actually went through his massage business and how he went through the coaching experience that he had. So what I want to hear from you guys is if this has resonated, I would love you to fill in your details below. We're here to help. We want to help you get the maximum impact in your business in the shortest space of time. So if you're looking to grow your bottom line, if you're looking to be able to understand your business from the big picture perspective and be able to look at the instruments on your dashboard without having to just journey through your business wondering, then absolutely get in touch because we want to help you. We want to help you take your business to the next level so that you become more successful and really start to empower you as a business leader to be able to help more people.